If you're a lover of African music, then my guess is that you have seen the Egedege music, which is, kind of blowing up right now. And the beautiful thing about the Egedege music is it's a tune a lot of us played growing up, and all of a sudden, and boom, it's back, it's better, it's fun to watch, and everyone kind of loves this new Egedege music. And just like some of you have seen that video hundreds of times, literally. So here are my top 5 fun facts about the Egedege music videos. Some fun stuff and some fact checks. But so let me know in the comment section if you observed these 5 things before now, or if you're only just observing them because of this video, right? So just before we dive into the main video of the day, I'd love you to do me a favor. Please click on the like button. Yeah, that could save my life, literally. Clicking on the like button is like, saving my life. So please do that right now. And if it's your first time on this channel, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell so that you're notified every time we make new content. I promise you, we're gonna give you so much educational content on African culture and everything Africa, as a matter of fact, except politics, of course. But if you're interested in educational content coming out of Africa, then this is the right place for you to be. Alright, and just because I'm a very greedy person, I would also ask you to share, because man, what's the point if you're not sharing the video? We should get as many people as possible to see this video. Yeah, it's gonna help you feel better. So 5 interesting facts about the Egedege music video coming right up. Number 5, it's an invitation to dance. Yeah, so in case you don't understand Igbo language and you're wondering, what the hell are they saying in the Egedege music? Well, literally she's saying, hey you, come dance with me. Well, yeah, that's basically it, and that's about all you should know. So you're invited to dance, and if you feel like it, then yes, you should get on dancing. Number 4, here is something, super interesting that I observed in the video. You see the scene right here, yes, right here, where you have all those people dancing and moving in group with masquerades. Did you observe how you have men and women in a group and with masquerades scattered here and there and all that? Well, in actual Igbo culture, this is very unlikely to happen, because even though masquerades and people may interact in this way, it is very unlikely to have masquerades like this, like the jelly and machete wielding masquerades stand side by side with women. But we totally understand why they did this, because it's for entertainment purposes. This is a musical video, has very little cultural implications or significance. But some of us believe that if you have to depict the culture, you gotta do it right, because there are people whose knowledge of culture comes from only what they watch on YouTube and in movies, and the more wrong impressions about culture is provided online, the more misguided people become. So that's some misinformation in that scene. Some of those masquerades do not belong in that group. Given there are masquerades that would stand side by side with a child or with women and provide pure entertainment value and all that, but that is not always very likely to happen. And not some of these cane and machete wielding ones. Those ones don't stand with women. And to the feminist group, well, this is not to rub anything in your face, but it's just a culture, okay? Yeah, I'm just saying, that's how it is. Number 3, the music video and the song pays a tribute to Ijele. In case you don't know what the Ijele is, well, it's the big round masquerade, the one that kind of looks like a roundabout. And literally all it does is move around and turn around, because it's a bit too big and a bit too heavy to perform some of the other tasks like run or jump or somersault or do anything not graceful. So the Jele is a very graceful masquerade, and it's considered by some as the king of masquerades, because like typical masquerades that have one mask, the Jele can have as many as 7, 10, 13, can have lots of masks. right up there. So the Ijele is a super cool masquerade. So it's a beautiful thing to see Nigerian artists pay tribute to this lovely and revered Igbo masquerade. And just in case you didn't know, so it wouldn't be surprising that one of the musicians paying tribute to the Ijele masquerade would be the Ijele of Africa himself, Flavour. Yeah, did you know he kept that title to himself? Well, if you did not know, now you know. Number 2, it is indeed the legend Theresa Onuorah. A lot of persons have said, is she really the one? Is she still alive? Could it really be her or someone else, a relative? Could it be her grandchild? Yeah, it is indeed the Ezewanye, Theresa Onuorah. And you can see she's healthy and she's doing real good. Because I know a lot of persons who played her music growing up in the early 90s or before then, kind of imagine she would be really old or dead. Well, she isn't. And the fun fact about her is she's also an Ezewanye, which literally means a female who is very strong in cultural practice, and so she's some sort of dibia, a really powerful woman, and you don't want to mess with people like that. Or better still, you want people like that helping you solve problems that you have. So it's a real great pleasure to see Ezewanye Theresa Onuorah come right back to doing what she has done all her life, and something we all love her for, which is sing this beautiful Egedege music. Yeah, and let's move on to the final fun fact. Number 1. Well, this video depicts perfectly what would be considered as Igbo. I know there's been a bit of a controversy about where the video was shot, because some persons felt that Enugu city should have been acknowledged as the location for the shooting, as it's against sites in Eastern Nigeria. But well, this is not about location. This is about what I think the video represents. This would typically be what you would consider Igbo, all of Igbo coming together, like having the scene I talked about with men, women, masquerades all in one. That shows the communion Igbos hold dearly to between the living, the dead, and the belief that people actually don't die, and that the dead are right here with us, and all we do is die, join the ancestors, reincarnate, and join back the living. But that is not all Igbo is all about. You'd see with so many groups of children, of women, of men, of young people, of grown people, of really, old people. And, the old people were all seated, and a few of them tried dancing, but not with much gusto and energy as the younger generations. This would have been a very typical scene in the ancient Igbo culture, where people would gather in the village square under the light of the moon to sing, to dance, to make merry, and just to have fun. So this would have been a typical day back in the day. So much fun, right? I think we're missing out on so much right now, because we don't get to have this much fun without putting a lot of planning into it. But then also we could see all different generations depicted first, and the dancers and all the other participants in the video, and especially even in the artists that performed in this video. First you had the legends, the likes of Theresa Onuorah, Peter Doche, these were people who were famous from a long time ago and still are famous. But of course we have the younger generation who are holding the fort right now, the likes of Phyno and Flavour. And then Larry Gaga, and it was really cool to see Mastercraft, the master somewhere right in there trying to dance. I'm not sure his broad shoulders or his big head would let him dance anyways, but well, great attempt, Mastercraft. But right there in that video, there is someone you might have missed. That was Jerick. So for everyone who loves Igbo language and music made in this lovely language of ours, you'd probably know that he is the future. Like right now he's doing all right, but I believe Jerick is not at his peak yet. He's on his way to the top and would all love to see him get there. So Jerick, I'm a big fan, a real big fan, and I love every single song you've done. I watch all your videos all the time, and I love the fact that you are one of us, just like Phyno and Flavour, born out of the womb of Enugu. Yeah, I know. So it doesn't really matter where you all are from, whether you all are from Anambra or somewhere else. As long as you live in the city and the city has influenced you and helped you become who you are, Jerick, Phyno, Flavour, you all are Enugu indigents. Take it from me. Yeah, you can come take your certificate of indigenosis. I don't know, man. Come and take your indigenous certificate from me, yeah. It was really fun seeing the past, the present, and the future of Igbo music all in one place at the same time, because it's the same, it's the same thing, it's the same music, the same love for cultural expression that our ancestors put forth, that we are propagating, and this is what we shall hand over to the generations unborn. And yes, if you've watched all to this point, then maybe I should let you know today is my birthday, and that's why I'm making a video about something I really enjoy, which is playing the Egedege music. And once this video is over, I'll probably just go back and play it some more. So I wish you all enjoy watching the video as well, and hope these fun facts have really been fun for you. So don't forget to give us a like, leave comments about what you really liked, and if there are other things you observed in the video that I have not talked about, then do well to let us know in the comment section. Share the video, subscribe if you haven't, go have fun and have a drink on my head. Why now? Let's talk later. Bye guys, and go watch more videos on the channel.